Marvelites, you're watching This Week in Marvel. I'm Ryan, a.k.a. Agent M, and I am joined by Wil Moss, editor of War of the Realms, Thor, and so many more comics.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, good. You?
I am doing very well because we're talking about something I am so excited about. It's War of the Realms. And we thought, why don't we put together a little bit of a primer or something to help people get ready, get excited about this giant epic that's coming. And with that in mind, I think our first of 5 things to talk about is, what is War of the Realms, both from a story perspective and a series perspective?
The War of the Realms, 6-issue miniseries starting in April. Malekith, the king of the Dark Elves, brings a whole army to Earth to conquer it, and it's frost giants and fire goblins, all kinds of crazy, weird stuff. And the heroes of the Earth are fighting it back.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Epic, massive in scale and scope. And so you mentioned Malekith. So I think that's point number 2. Malekith is our big antagonist for this series.
Yeah.
Can you give us some insight into who Malekith is and what his forces really look like?
Sure. Malekith, king of the Dark Elves, he's a longtime Thor foe who's recently been conquering the various realms. He's been conquering and being allies. So like in each step, his forces get stronger and stronger. So now he's at his maximum strength and he's coming to Earth.
Dangerous. Fortunately, this is very much a Thor story, so Thor is going to be at the core. So number 3 is Thor is joined in this by his family. And who is Thor's family?
Thor's family is at the heart of this, and they're basically kind of a disarray. Freya and Odin, his mother and his father, she's the All-Mother of Asgard, he's the All-Father of Asgard. They've been at odds for quite some time now, and Freya is the one who actually really steps up in this story and has a big active role kind of trying to protect Earth. Loki is obviously Thor's brother. He's been on the side of good and bad over the years, but he's been lately just on the side of bad. He's with the Frost Giants, he's with Malekith, and it's kind of a betrayal for Thor, and he'll never learn to, I don't know. And Kull, Thor's uncle and Odin's brother. You know, he was a bad guy. He's the god of fear. He's definitely still a bad guy, but he's going to play actually a key role in this on behalf of Odin.
And it's not just the Asgardians and the gods and all these other realms. The Marvel heroes really play an important part in this. So number 4, I would love to dive into a couple of the Marvel heroes that are going to show up in this story.
Captain America has a big role in this. Black Panther as the leader of the Avengers has a key role. Some of the characters that are in this story are going to get changed by their involvement with all these Asgardian elements. And Daredevil is one that gets a big, cool new role and power set.
Punisher, I know Punisher's going to show up.
He's taking a guy out like he does as the Frost Giants invade. So he's like, oh, all right, I'm going to go shoot these big guys.
You also mentioned to me we're going to see someone like Iron Man team up with Shuri.
Yeah.
So I think our number 5 point will be that while this does start in New York City, it is a global, kind of even maybe galactic feeling event. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about where we're going to see the action.
So the initial attack is in Manhattan, but that quickly goes worldwide. You know, Avengers mountain up in the Antarctic to Wakanda to Australia. That's where we're going to see some fun Deadpool versus Trolls action in Australia. And it goes to other realms too. Like it's cool to see some of the Marvel characters. Like we'll see a team go to Jotunheim to see the Frost Giants. So they're going to go to the realm of the Dark Elves. It's cool.
Yeah, very excited. Now, War of the Realms begins in April, 6-issue limited series. You can stay up to date with all the info. You go to marvel.com/War of the Realms. And stay tuned to This Week in Marvel. We're going to have lots of information every week. And Will and I actually dig in a little bit deeper onto all this War of the Realms prep for you guys in this week's episode. So check that out. And then we'll be back. So much more to talk about for War of the Realms. I'm Ryan, and this is Marvel, your universe.